The Create Coaster Simulated mod has been out for a couple of weeks now, so it's finally time to build a true theme park. Today we're starting the park by building a giant wooden coaster. So I've already built an entrance and some pathways, so that way we can get straight to the coaster. First of all, I need to decide where I'm going to put it. I think that like here and here I'm going to want to have buildings, so I'm going to put the entrance to the roller coaster like right here. I'm going to want quite a bit of queue space here, so I think the queue is probably going to go around this way, and then around here is where I'll have the station for the ride. Okay, so now this is going to be our station. Let me put some track down, and now we're going to make this a wooden coaster. There we go. Now we have this nice wooden track. I think we're going to make this a pretty big ride since it's the first one and I want to start off with something exciting. So yeah, let's just get into building. And actually before I start the track, we need a train. And there's our coaster train. It's very simple, but it'll do. So now that we have the train, let's build the ride. So we need to have a lift hill here, of course. Normally, I would just do a creative motor for this, but I feel like it would look really cool if there's a water wheel powering it, so that's what I'm gonna do. Then we just have to connect it up. Now let's go ahead and build the drop. While I'm building the drop, it would be really great if you could subscribe to the channel. Thank you! I've added a drop in this hill. Let's go ahead and give this setup a test. Yeah, it's a little strange, but it's mostly fine. Oh, you know what would be cool? Is if we take like a chunk out of this tower. I mean, that's a pretty awesome thing to see, like when you're coming up to the park, to just have a roller coaster going like through the entrance tower. All right, let's keep on going. From here, I'm gonna turn around and then make my way back over to the start. And I think somewhere around here, I'm gonna want to have a brake run, so that way we can run two trains, like realistically with block zones. And then right here is where I'm gonna put my block section. And then I think right here, actually instead of turning, I'm gonna go into a second lift hill. So I added this little turnaround here, which I think could be more banked, but I kind of like it being slightly less banked than it should be, just so that you get like those laterals, and then you come around here. I think we're gonna go around to the ending pretty soon. Let's keep building. Okay, I think I'm just gonna make my way back to the station now. I think this is probably long enough. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick test run, and then I'm gonna do the sports. And as always, sports are boring, so I'm just gonna cut to when they're finished. So the supports are finished. I think it looks quite nice, actually. I've always liked how big wooden coasters look. I do want to add a little bit more decoration though, because this area of the park, when it's finished, is going to be like Castletown themed. So I'm going to go through and just add a couple of like castle-y buildings. Why is there a frog? So what I'm doing right now is I'm building an elevator because that's higher up, and I could just do stairs, but I feel like it would be super cool if you come around here, you get in the elevator, then you go up and walk across like a bridge to get there.
Howdy do.
Okay, the elevator is now functional. Now we have to decorate it though. Alright, this elevator is fully built. Now we have to build the path coming up to it. And now the path is finished, going up to that. Is there a llama? How did a llama get on my roller coaster? A wandering trader spawn? You're gonna die. Why are you here? This is the worst place you can be. Oh, he's fine. Whoops. I accidentally turned the entire ground into rock. Oh no, the llama's gonna die because every time it goes, it gets suffocated. Wait, there are two llamas? There's one in that train and one in this train? Where'd the wandering trader go? Oh, he's down here. He's still gonna get hit. How is this guy not dead? I think the ride is officially finished. I added a tower over here because I thought it would look cool. I added some rocks just like scattered about. And then for the queue, I made it so you go down this path, and then you get to the elevator where we have to wait for it to come down. And then we step inside, and we get a nice view of the ride through this fence. Up this way, and then we board the ride here. Well, I think we're finished, so I'm gonna get to the POV. With the recent attention this channel's been getting, we're almost at 3 septillion subscribers, so if you're not subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe and join the Discord while you're at it. This park is gonna get a lot bigger in the coming videos, so if you have an idea for what I should put in the park, make sure to leave that in the comments. I also haven't thought of a name for the park, so if you have a good name idea, leave that in the comments too. I hope you enjoyed the rest of the ride, and I'll see you later.